friends for coming today to support me in launching my new biscuit business with Arbonne. I'm interested in working for Arbonne because I feel it will give me the freedom to work and also the freedom to spend the time I want to spend with my children and my family. And eventually I hope it will give me the earning power to involve my family and husband in all those wonderful things we want to do when we've got downtime. And with that earning power, I'll get the downtime.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you again for coming, ladies, and supporting Mary's business launch. I know you don't all necessarily know each other, so we're going to start off with a game. And since this is Mary's business launch, Mary gets to start with the product. You just need to follow the instructions in the phone. You can't keep the gift, but please no tears. Give it to the one you've known the longest amount of years. Take the gift and look around. Give it to someone with eyes of brown.
I've got bad eyesight. So I'm going to guess. Thank you.
Look again with eyes discreet and give it to someone with the cutest shoes on their feet.
Look, you did your feet. I'm not even wearing shoes.
Now pass the gift to someone who's tall, you who sees the roots of all who are small. Who's the tallest?
Tom? I'm thinking tallest or you're tallest? I don't know how much to do. I'll give it to you. Okay.
Please take your time and don't be harried. Give it to the person who is longest married. Who's been married longest?
6 years.
15.
Gosh, can't remember. 15 years.
Debbie wins.
You must be proud of your married life, but now you must pass it to the newest wife.
Who said 5 years? 5 years.
You can't keep it, you must share. Please pass it to the one with the longest hair.
You're probably straight.
Some of you walked, some came in a car. The gift now goes to the one who came from afar. Current resident.
I'm Rhoda. Oh, where are we from?
Yeah, where do you live now?
Oh, where I live, Rhoda. Yeah, I'm in Rhoda. Yeah, where am I? We're all from Rhoda. So Rhoda. East Rhoda. And further.
Now don't get cross and please don't fight. Pass it to the person on your right.
Hey, thank you.
We should stop now. Don't you agree? The gift is yours to open and see. That's a skin conditioning oil. You can use it for dry cuticles, for any spots of dry skin, scrapes, cuts, stings, bites. I have one in my handbag, and it's just like anything that goes wrong with mine or the kid's skin. I just take it out and...
Oh, fantastic.
And it's kind of like we use it in place of
thank you very much.
other petroleum-based kind of medicines and things. So, anyways, okay. So now that you guys have all had a chance to try the products, I'm going to share a little bit of information about the business side with you, because the first thing Mary's going to be doing is looking out for people who might want to work with her on her business team. And so we'll explain to you what your options are in terms of if that's something you want to look at or if you're just interested in the products, etc. So the first thing I wanted to share with you is we were really excited that last April in Vogue magazine, this is the UK Vogue magazine, we appeared in an editorial by the Vogue beauty editors. Now, we never paid for advertising. This is a 100% word-of-mouth business, so it's really fantastic that they gave us this authentic editorial coverage. And authentic editorial coverage in the beauty industry is virtually unheard of, so it's fantastic that we got in here. So here we are under the Swiss selection. You've got La Prairie, Caviar Switzerland, and Arbonne. So this is what Vogue had to say about us. Arbonne is fast obtaining cult status in Britain for its multiple solutions for face and body, whatever your skin type or concern. If you need a quick fix, then the RE9 Advanced Instant Lift dips up the complexion wonderfully, or perhaps a detox aid is required. If so, the C-Source range is ideal. So, and we've had a lot of recognition on top beauty blogs. There's people writing about the quality of our products and how well they work all the time. If you like my Arbonne Facebook page, then you'll see whenever a blog sort of comes up about one of the products, I share it on there. So the second thing that I like to do really quick is just pass around some of the before and afters and tell you a little bit about our 30 Days to Fit plan, and then I'm going to get into the business side of things. So this is our anti-aging skincare here, and then this is our anti-aging body care, super hydrating. This is our nourishing body wash and firming body cream. This is one of my own personal top sellers. Now this one is a baby that was suffering with eczema, and we don't cure any kind of medical conditions, but in this particular instance, because our products are so gentle, it did help with the symptoms of the eczema. And then these are some of the before and afters from our 30 Days to Fit plan. And the 30 Days to Fit plan, you can go on and continue using the plan because it's so healthy and balanced. You can keep using it for well beyond 30 days if your goals stretch beyond what you're able to accomplish in the 30 days. So those are just a few of those. Yeah? You guys want to share those?
Yeah, that's like crazy, because I work with
Yeah. So I'm probably not far from that all the time. Like, I'm probably borderline, right? Oh, mine need to go white. She looks white on that.
Oh, maybe she'll be interested.
Now, for the 30 Days to Fit one, our 30 Days to Fit plan, there's 3 different outlines for it. You can follow it if your goal is healthy living, you can follow it if your goal is fitness, and you can follow it if your goal is weight loss. So it just depends on what your goals are, and then you tailor the program to what your specific goals are. I'm doing it right now. My last day, I'm on day, today is day 21 of the 30 Days to Fit for me, and I'm following it for healthy living and for fitness.
Oh, is that everyone's true? It's just like,
But my biggest goal with doing the 30 Days to Fit was to detox my body and to have more energy, because I found that in the afternoons I was really crashing and I was just low energy all the time. And I have to tone myself down now because I feel extremely energetic, and I'm afraid that I'm going to start scaring people. I've got a buzz going on all the time. I just, feel real
Come out
good.
with me.
So, yeah.
I'll notice.
So yeah, I definitely achieved my goals, and probably about 10 days into, I did our 7-day detox, and then I got into this 30 Days to Fit plan, and probably about 10 days into it, I started having this, incredible kind of energy. And Phil was away for my whole first bit of doing the 30 Days to Fit plan. He came home and he was like, "You seem so vibrant." We walked into the kitchen, I got like this 7-course meal. I'm like, the house is perfect and all clean. He's like, "Who are you?" Anyway, so yeah, my energy levels have definitely gone way up, and it's just amazing how clear and focused I feel. So much better than the sluggishness I was experiencing before. But this is, if you want to have more of a look at this is the 30 Days to Fit plan. It talks about the meal plans, the things that you cut out. You cut out dairy, soy, gluten, alcohol, caffeine, so a lot of fun stuff, sorry, but the last trick you get, but you do get a natural body compound anyway, so I'll leave that here if you guys want to have a look at that. Okay. So I'm just going to tell you a little bit about how I got started with Arbonne, and then I'll get into some of the details about our business. The way that I got started is I had another very successful business in property development, and when things changed in the economy stateside, it all went away. So I went from really making a great income and being the main breadwinner in our family to not having that at all. And it was really traumatic for us financially. And I really knew that I was looking for a plan B at that stage. When things started to change in the economy and I started seeing changes in my business, I had someone come to me, and by the way, then, although I was making a phenomenal income, I was working all the hours of the day. My kids were 1 and 3, and I never saw them. Phil was away, deployed all the time, and they were in care all the time because I was just working flat out all the time. And I just had this feeling like, oh, my kids need me, they need their mom back. And I'm making a great income, but I'm not enjoying it. I'm not enjoying that income because I just work all the time, nonstop. So I knew deep down that something had to change, and then, I started seeing changes in my business as well. So when someone from that business came to me and said, I want to talk to you about this business. Let's sit down and have a conversation. I was willing to listen, but I told her, you are crazy. I cannot add anything else to my schedule right now. I am full on. And so I took it on kind of as a hobby business for a while, just to get my own products for free, because I did try the products, and after having a lot of problems with my skin and not finding anything from the department store or the health food store or the dermatologist that I was really happy with, I decided to give Arbonne a shot and see if it would work for me. But it took a lot for me to say yes to trying it to begin with, because I just felt like I had wasted so much time and money and energy trying all these different things that didn't work, and I was literally using a bar of soap and water, just convinced that nothing would work for my skin. But I was so pleased with the results I experienced, and I started getting compliments on my skin for the first time ever in my life. And so I knew that I was really onto something, and I knew how much that impacted my confidence, and I really wanted to share that with other people. So in addition to doing lots and lots of research about how the business plan worked and finding some of the information that I'm going to share with you here and getting excited about it, I am researching a lot of different companies too, because I said I definitely want to build a network marketing company, but I don't know why would I choose this company. There's so many of these companies out there. After I got my head around the business model, I really started to research the companies. I tried loads of different products from different companies, because I really wanted to make sure that the company that I made my commitment to, that I would stick with it, and it was products I could really get behind and believe in. And Arbonne's really the first time that I've tried an entire product range that has impressed me. Most other product lines out there, I would try a couple products, and then I'd run into one that was pretty disappointing. It didn't really work, or it smelled funny, or I don't know, whatever it was, it just wasn't right. So in addition to being very impressed with their products, I was also impressed with the compensation plan, the business plan. I saw it as a way to really work smart after having built my business from the ground up and knowing how much incredible time and energy and effort and every single thing about your business you had to think about. And this was basically a business in a box, where the only thing I had to do was open my mouth and tell people about the products and the business. I didn't have to think about anything else. It just seemed really simple, and there were no territory restrictions or anything. I could do business in any of the countries that were open for business in, so it was really exciting. And now I have a very large vision for my business. I do have an international team that's growing, and I really want my neighbors to be mad at me, because you can't park in the Ronta Street when we're having our team meetings, because it's lined with our company car, which is a white Mercedes, and it's like parked all along the street, and it'll look like a Mercedes convention here. So that's the goal. Okay. But I think, my son got really sick, and he's a pretty boisterous kind of child, as you guys know, and he stopped walking. He was 6 years old. He stopped walking, got this terrible rash and a fever, and then they took him to the A&E, the ER in England, and they gave him penicillin, and he had anaphylactic reaction to the penicillin, and he couldn't breathe, and it was terrible. So for the whole month, I was trying to work out. The doctors didn't know what was wrong with him, all this. So the whole month, I stopped working, but my income didn't change. Because I had built a business that's largely online, people order and reorder products online. The team that I've trained are still building their businesses, and I earn a percentage of their sales. It was amazing to me that I was able to take time out for life and not have my income impacted. And that was when the penny dropped. That was when it all made sense, and I clued into how good this business model really is, what a smart business it is to build. So that's how I got started with this in a nutshell. But Arbonne is a 33-year-old company, botanically based with formulations, no dyes, mineral oils, or chemical fragrances, no animal testing. We're vegan, no parabens, hypoallergenic and dermatologist tested. We're eco-friendly, and we don't include glutens in our formulations. There's 4 big things really that set Arbonne apart from other product lines out there. Number 1, we've been certified as carbon neutral, so we're not negatively impacting the earth with our business, because we're so conscious about our packaging and recycling in our facilities, etc. The prestige of the Swiss formulation, as you saw in the Vogue magazine, some of the top skincare brands, all the top skincare brands really are Swiss, and we are Swiss. So it's awesome that we have that prestige of the Swiss formulation. The products work backed by clinical results. So that's the big thing. People try the product, see the results, and they don't want to go anywhere else. So I think, and we really minimize the chemical exposure by not including a lot of the nasty stuff that's out there. I mean, you can Google all sorts of things. You can take some of your favorite products even when you go home and just Google some of the first ingredients and find out what you're putting on your skin, because the things that we put on our skin absorb into our skin and get into our bloodstream and can impact on our health. It's not as bad here in Europe, but stateside, the personal care product industry is so largely unregulated. There's all kinds of chemicals and junk that they can put in the product. They're more strict about it in the EU, thankfully. But even still, there's some things that sneak in there that really aren't that good for you. So it's really important to be aware of that. Okay. So these are the product categories. We've got our top-selling anti-aging skincare for women, our fresh cell skincare that can be for younger skin, problem skin, sometimes darker skins do better with the fresh cell skincare, shampoo and conditioner, aromatherapy, anti-aging for men. We've got the sun care products, the C-Source Detox Spa. Now with this 30 Days to Fit, every Sunday I've been doing C-Spa Sunday, so I have like a jacuzzi bath and I use all the C-Detox Spa products, and it's just awesome. And I do like a luxury facial on myself, and it's just been amazing. And last Sunday our hot water went out, so we filled up our downstairs bath with hot water, just bringing it from the sink. And then after I had my detox bath, the kids had to have a bath. So my son, who's 9, he goes in there and he's like, "It's green." I'm like, "Get in. It's good for you." and then when he got in, I couldn't get him out. I kept knocking on the door going, "You okay in there?" Because he was like really quiet and in there for a long time. And he said to me, "Mom, this bath is so relaxing. Can you make my bath like this every time?" And I'm like, "How much would that cost?" Maybe, I'll think about it. So, from the mouth of babes, they're always honest, so it was really good for him. But, I mean, he found it really relaxing, but I actually find the C-Spa experience quite stimulating. I find that it gives me some energy, so I try and do it in the day rather than at night. And then we've got the Mineral Cosmetics, the holiday line, which is festive season items that are gift boxed. So they come in a beautiful box, they're ready to go. The Very Gentle Baby line, the Weight Loss and Nutrition. Of course, that's the 30 Days to Fit that I was just telling you about. Okay, so what is Arbonne? It's a network marketing company. That's our business model and our distribution system. So it's delivering a good or service by word-of-mouth advertising. It is such an effective and efficient distribution system that a lot of traditional retail companies are now jumping on the bandwagon and creating a network marketing division. Companies like Crayola, Jockey, Body Shop, they all have at-home network marketing divisions. It is a very effective and efficient distribution system. It's flexible. Most people build it alongside a current job, a current business, a current going to school, being a mom, etc. So, and it does eliminate the middleman. So if you see traditional retail is the products go from the manufacturer to the wholesaler, warehouser, advertiser, retailer, then to the consumer. But in network marketing, the products go from the manufacturer to the consultant and then to the consumer. So the incredible amount of money that's saved on all those middlemen gets put back into product research and development. That's why we can deliver such a top-end product at a very reasonable department store price. And it gets put back into the marketing division, which is us as independent consultants for being out there telling people about the products and the business. So that's why we can deliver such a great product at such a great price, and why we have the opportunity to be well compensated for what we do. If you look at just one of these elements of the traditional retail chain, like advertising, there's economy brands out there that pay incredible fees to celebrities to endorse their brand and be the face of their brand. Well, if you're a high-paid celebrity and your face is your fortune, what are the chances are that you're slapping that economy brand onto your skin? Mary might know something
Well, I can
about
tell
that.
you then.
Okay, so who endorses network marketing? Now, when I was doing this research, I thought to myself, I do have some friends that are quite skeptical and cynical about network marketing. And, that's fine. As long as I understand it for myself, that's the most important thing, because then I can get behind it. So when I was researching it, I thought to myself, I'm going to look at some of the most successful business people in the world and listen to what they're saying about network marketing. And then I'm going to look at my broken, cynical friends and who's inspiring me and who do I want to take financial and business advice from. So here are some of the things that the top business leaders are saying about network marketing. Warren Buffett, who owns several network marketing companies, he says this is an incomparable business opportunity. And he's, one of the wealthiest and most successful businessmen out there. Robert Kiyosaki, who wrote the top-selling Rich Dad, Poor Dad books, it was on the New York Times bestseller list for, 8 or 9 years, something like that. But he says the richest people in the world build networks, everyone else is trained to work. And it was interesting because when I first started with Arbonne, I was very familiar with the things that Kiyosaki said. I had lots of his books and his financial education board game called Cash Flow, and so it was interesting. And then Paul Zane Pilzer, who's a world-leading economist, top-selling author, he's written several books, he's been the economic advisor to several past American presidents. He says this is the #1 business opportunity for those who want to create new wealth. So health and wellness is, of course, everyone wants to look and feel more vibrant, more youthful, feel their best, right? And so health and wellness definitely is on the app. Internet sales are on the app as well. And interestingly, I heard something on the radio in the UK before I moved down here, and they said that of all per capita, the online shopping in the UK is higher than any other developed nation. And I thought, how can we? I'm really surprised that not me, but that in the UK it exceeds even the US for online shopping. So, it's a great opportunity for the UK market, this is, because it really is largely internet driven. Why does our business work? We have a simple system for success. We educate people to stop buying full price, marked up products that might not have the healthiest ingredients, might not be delivering the results that you're after on the high street, at the department store. Start shopping online at a discount for premium products that are going to deliver the results, and share with other people. Just tell others what you've discovered and what your experience has been like with the product. So essentially just turning an expense into an income. Why does our system work? Because it's simple, it's results driven. We really believe in test driving the products before you make a decision about them. And we do that by doing group events like this, or we'll do a healthy living presentation where the whole thing is just educating people about the benefits and drawbacks of the different things that we feed our bodies. It's awesome, the 30 days to fit healthy living presentation. Or we can do a luxury Swiss facial event where everyone gets to sit around and try the facial products. We also do one-on-one consultations, so we will get a tester set of the products and send someone home with it for 3 days and make a follow-up appointment. And so I just work with each individual and find out what's the best way for you to build your business based on who you know, and that's how we work. So we create these opportunities for people to give a good try of the products, and that's not the case with most products out there. Most of the time you're shopping blind. You go into a store and see something in a pretty box and think, that'll do. So, and as I said before, it is internet driven. You can order and reorder online. Products are shipped directly to the client. And once you have a client number, you can go on and shop and reorder anytime. Some of my first clients that I gained 6 years ago, over 6 years ago when I started my business, they're still using the products. They still go online and order and reorder, and I get paid again and again and again. Every time they run out of something, they go online and reorder. So it's amazing how that can build up. So we do have a successful global system, and all the products are consumable, so people do come back and rebuy them. Every company is built on leveraging your time. The CEO leverages off VPs, VPs leverage off middle management leverages off the employees. But why don't the employees get the benefit of leveraging their time? I'm going to talk about time leveraging a bit more on the next page. But this is one thing I really love about Arbonne. It truly is equal opportunity. It doesn't matter what your education, experience, sex, age, religion, ethnicity, none of those things, disability, none of those things matter. Everyone gets the same starter pack, and then it's totally, you have the access to the same trainings, the same products, all of it, and it's totally up to you where you take it and what you do with it. So you leverage your time through building a distribution system. This woman is earning $20,000 a year. She's working 8 hours a day, and she's one person with 8 hours worth of earning power. This woman's earning $200,000 a year. She's still one person with 8 hours of earning power a day, but she's built this team of 10 people. Therefore, she gets paid on the productivity of the team of 10 with 80 hours of earning power a day. And that's a smart way to do business. Time leveraging through redirected spending. Okay, so let's say you share Arbonne with 5 people. Now there's 5 people consuming the products in your network. They each tell 5 friends. This is the word of mouth advertising. Now there's 25 people. They each tell 5, 125. They each tell 5, 625. So if you add that up, there's a total of 781 people now simply redirecting their dollars into the Arbonne network for products that everyone's already using anyway. We're not asking people to spend extra money. We're just saying, instead of buying this, get this. Do that shopping online at a discount for something that has healthier ingredients and that works better. You know, you just win either way. So the average household in the U.S. spends about $200 a month on personal care products, shampoo, hand soap, body wash, face creams, vitamins, all of that kind of stuff. And so if you multiply that out, 781 people times $200 a month, that's over $156,000 a month in team sales, and that pretty much puts you at the top income level with our company. We have 4 management positions, and that's the top management position. So essentially, we just help you to build a network of consumers. Now notice it's not one person knowing 781 people, and it's also not one person doing $156,000 worth of personal sales. So it's just one person knowing their 5 key people and working well together, linking arms and saying, let's do this thing. So. Now this is our compensation plan. These are the 4 management positions. At the district manager level, you're looking at an average of $240 a month, and you can earn up to $1,500 a month as a district manager. Then you promote to area manager, where the average is $1,200 a month, on up to $3,000 a month. I'm an area manager. That's enough to pay my kids' private school fees. Okay, then you can become a regional vice president, and on that promotion, you get the company car, the white Mercedes. And your monthly average income is $5,000 a month, on up to $8,000. And the national vice president is the final promotion, where your average income is $21,000 a month, with an unlimited potential. Now, I mean, even at the area manager level, working part-time from home is often a professional salary for a lot of people. And when you become a regional vice president, the way that the car program works is you can choose any car that you want to. It just has to be a Mercedes, and it has to be white. And the company pays. Yes.
Darn.
Yeah, right. They have no idea. And the company pays up to pays $800 a month for your car payment. So you can just work it out so that you're paying $800 a month. And then when you get the final promotion, that car payment increases to $1,000 a month. So in addition to this paycheck, you're also getting that car allowance. And then we also have this ongoing, you know, this is one of the things that really attracted me about Arbonne, is that they do everything in style. We have an ongoing relationship with Tiffany & Company. This is a Tiffany bracelet that was sent to me from the company. We've got celebrity jewelry designers that we've commissioned to create Arbonne collections as gifts with our company. So all the jewelry that I'm wearing have been gifts from Arbonne for various awards and things and incentives that they run. This is a Valeska charm bracelet. She's a celebrity jewelry designer. This white gold and diamond and black sapphire ring and necklace they were gifts for being a top consultant in the UK, and they're designed by Canturi, another celebrity jewelry designer. I mean, with us paying the private school fees here in Spain, I probably wouldn't go out and spend $5 grand on jewelry for my child. So the fact that I have the opportunity to earn these things, doing what I would be doing anyways to build my business every day, is incredible, you know. And we also do an incentive trip every year. The incentive trip for 2013 is being announced on December 1st. And I earned the trip. In the past, I took Phil on a 1-week Caribbean cruise. And all paid for by Arbonne. It was awesome. They really spoiled us. We had this big welcome package when we got there, and these gorgeous luxury bath towels and like beach bags and things like that, and all the sun cream, and it was really good. And it was funny because we got home from our cruise, and the next day he went to work. He came home and he's like, "I got 3 orders for you today." Suddenly I went from like the cynical, not very supportive husband to like that, ultra supportive, yeah, you can do this and I can help you.
And you won't commit to the next trip. You won't even commission about it.
That'll probably be next. So, okay. Now, where are we going to next? All the orange countries here on this map are where we're currently open for business. So that is Canada, US, UK, and Australia. The blue countries are where we're going to next. So who do you know in the blue countries? This was really super exciting for me because I really love the fact that I can have an international business, and I know that we're in our infancy of our global expansion, and so this is only opening more doors to a lot of opportunity. I have heard that our next country we're opening in is going to be a non-English speaking country, and that after we open in our next country, there will be several other countries following in quick succession, which leads me to believe that maybe it's Europe, because that would make sense. Once we follow all the EU guidelines, that it would be quite easy to just like open one country after another. So fingers crossed, that would be really awesome.
And
if
you
we
already
did.
have brochures in Spanish.
We do, exactly. So
I think that's the biggest clue. Really.
yeah. So we'll see. But last June in the Wall Street Journal, there was a 40-page direct sales supplement, and they ranked the top 100 network marketing companies in the world. We were ranked at number 35, and that was exciting for us because we were the only personal care product company in the top 35 that had not yet fully globalized. All the other personal care product companies in the top 35 were in 20, 50, one was in 80 countries, and it made me think, well, as we continue this expansion, where are we going to be able to get to? What's really possible for us? Because the way that we've always formulated our products without the petroleum ingredients and a lot of the nasty stuff out there, and vegan and totally green, these are the ways of the future, I believe. So, okay. So there's 3 ways to work with Arbonne. You can be, number one, you can be a client where you just shop at the prices of the things in catalog or on the website, and it's free, of course, to be a client. You just shop for the things that you want. Second option is to become a preferred client. That's where you pay $20 and you get to shop at 20% off. So depending on what you want, it might make sense to do that. There's some special offers available when you first become a preferred client. With your first order, you can get a much steeper discount than 20%. So, if you wanted a skincare set or the 30 Days to Fit package, something like that, then it might make sense to do that. And then the third option is to become a consultant. It's $79 to get the consultant starter kit, and you get at least 35% off. Now, beyond that $79, that's just kind of some of your start-off training materials, some samples, catalogs, etc. You will want to get some full-size products to demonstrate at the group events, and if you want to do the one-to-one meetings, your tester sets to give to people at the one-to-one meetings. So I will sit with you and we'll create a package that suits your budget and your business goals. And then, of course, there's always the option to be a hostess, and that's where you book your own group event. And from the group event, then based on what the group sales are, you get deeply discounted products, some freebies. You can get up to 80% off, so that can be a good way to go, and it's a lot of fun too. We play games, and it's really educational for people. The healthy living one is, and the facials. Everyone gets to have the gorgeous feeling of their skin. With a 30 Days to Fit presentation, it's a taste testing thing, so everyone gets to try all the products, because you're not going to commit to something and be successful with it if you don't like the taste of the product. So it's really good for everyone to actually get the chance to try them. So those are basically your options, and Mary and I have agreed that if you decide to book your group event before Christmas, and you book it today, we get it on the calendar today, then you'll get to shop at our consultant discount of 35% off for anything that you want to order today. So if you do want to book an event between now and Christmas, then you have that benefit of shopping at our discount today. And Mary does need to do 6 of these before Christmas to just help her get started and get out there and meet some new people that she hasn't met before. So there's 4 key factors to choosing a great network marketing company, and this is put out by Dr. Charles King, who graduated from Harvard Business School, and he now teaches the network marketing program at the University of Illinois in Chicago. He's written several books and articles. He says the 4 key factors to choosing a great company are consumable products, marketplace demand and timing and trends. Well, with the baby boomer generation and the fact that our top-selling line is the anti-aging, that puts us right in a very good position to ride that, that wave, to be at the crest of the wave of opportunity with the baby boomers. Timing and trends, ability to leverage your time, and Arbonne does meet all 4 of those key factors. So just to wrap up, I believe Arbonne really is the right product, timing, company, and compensation plan. We do have the anti-aging, cosmetics, nutrition, weight loss, personal care, and aromatherapy. According to Merrill Lynch and J. Walker Hoover, health and wellness is the next trillion-dollar industry. Now, I know that my mission is to take this business to the top, to finish my last 2 promotions. I'm going to lock arms with anyone who wants to join us on our team and have that kind of vision too. If you just want to make enough for a car payment, we can help you do that. Truth be told, you don't need all that much help and support from us. to be able to do that. We really are looking for those key business leaders who have a big vision, who aren't afraid to dream big and to really see a huge potential for themselves and for their families. I know that for me personally, my family deserves nothing but the best. I know that. And that's why I want the best schools. I want the best clothes, like investment quality, jewelry, everything has to be top because that's just what I want. That's the standard I've set for my family. And I love traveling first class. All of those kind of selfish material things, that's me. Okay. But I mean, bigger than that, let me just, I have to show this to you really quick. This is our, in our catalog, there's no models, they're all consultants with us, okay? And there's a lady in here. This is Donna Johnson, and she is not only one of the top income earners in Arbonne, but one of the top female income earners in the entire network marketing industry. She's been with Arbonne for 26 years now, and she's earning high six figures a month. And what's really amazing about Donna is that with her income, she supports all of these orphanages around the world. I've watched all these videos of her at the orphanages, and I cry every time. I'm like, that is so powerful. That goes way beyond my family's needs. That's you know, super powerful, life-changing kind of vision and goals, and that's the kind of thing that I really want to strive for. She's such an inspiration, and it's really awesome because she's actually on our team, so we get trained by her directly every single week. If I'm going to learn this business, I want to learn it from the best, and we actually really do have that opportunity with Donna. So, supporting orphanages. I just started sponsoring a women's shelter in Las Vegas because we have our convention there every year, and I want to be able to, when we go, it's April, our Vegas convention, so you'll have to take a business trip to Vegas every year. And so when I go there, I want to be able to go and visit the women's shelter and just kind of meet the people and say, you know, I'm so glad you are here to support these women who are obviously at a really important and pivotal time in their lives. So I'm sending a big box of Arbonne products every month to this shelter, and I want to be able to support more shelters. I want to, you know, really be able to give back. So, anyways, that really is my personal vision, and this so much feels like a lifestyle business. I just get to go there and meet new people all the time. It's so much fun. It's like a paid social life, and I get to control it. Open up the diary every year, the calendar, put in all of Phil's work trips, put in all of our holidays, put in the important events for the kids, their sporting events, their school plays, all of that kind of stuff, and then in the spaces that are left over, that's when I work. So, final thoughts. Keep in mind, we all do have a personal network, friends on Facebook, mobile phone, neighbors, family. Most networks have not yet been exposed to Arbonne. Reap the rewards of sharing with your network, or someone else will. I have had this experience where I thought to myself, I'd love to have a business conversation with this person, and then I chicken out. I'm like, oh, you know, what if she shoots me down? And, you know, I've given into that. Especially in the early days of my business. And next thing you know, a month later, someone else goes and talks to them and they become their client or a really successful consultant on their team. So I really have personally experienced that, and I know that that's true, that if you're not telling people, they will find out from someone. So where will you be in 5 years' time if you continue doing exactly what you're doing now, especially financially? And how long could you maintain your current standard of living should something happen to the main income earner in your household? Those were super huge ones for me. You know, some of our husbands have dangerous jobs, and you know, you never know what's going to happen. So, just to wrap up, there's no income guarantees. The success or failure of each consultant, just like any other business, depends on your own skills and personal efforts. I have a couple more things here that you can look at if you're interested. This is a demographic map of the U.S. So you can see in every state how many people are at each management position, broken down per state. So you can think about what states you know people in and where there might be opportunity, where there might be a lot of activity, which is good because that means there's a lot of trainings and support and events and all that kind of stuff that you can plug into. Now, I just thought this was a fun one. Do you guys know David Cassidy, who David Cassidy is, Partridge Family, the singer, the pinup in the UK? A lot of people I found there said, oh, I have posters of him. But this is his wife, Sue Cassidy, and she's a top consultant with us because David was going around and doing these public events, and he had really bad eczema on his hands, and they went to all these doctors, couldn't really find anything that worked, and so they found some Arbonne products that worked really well for his skin. So she said, what are these products? Started researching them, looked at the business, and she's like, this is like ground floor Google. And then she went out there shouting about it to her, obviously, her incredible network, and now she's one of the top performers. And it was her friends in the UK that launched the whole Arbonne business in the UK, which is quite exciting. So just to wrap up, I am going to read the Arbonne Manifesto to you. Now this just encapsulates what we're about as a company and why I'm so passionate about representing this brand. Who are we? We are trailblazers, star reachers, bridge builders. We are life changers, the original transformers. We are leaders, teammates, soulmates. We are doctors, lawyers, swim coaches, professors, and hockey players. Locked arm in arm, connected at the heart, we are family, mothers, daughters, fathers, and sons. We are friends, we are Arbonne. We are earth lovers and protectors. We are green and growing and big on botanicals. We are pure, safe, and beneficial. Always have been, always will be. We are worldwide, world-class. We're for simple, elegant, and vibrant. We're for freedom, from radicals, glutens, the 9 to 5. We're for healthy, happy, and natural, champions of wellness. We're for generosity, giving big, and giving back. We're forward-thinking, forward-looking, future-friendly. We believe in opportunity and optimism and awesome. We are warriors who work hard, dreamers who dream big. We are owners of our own lives. We are positive, powerful, unstoppable. We are pure through and through, inside and out, pure energy, pure products, pure hearts, pure Arbonne. So, now you're all drinking the Kool-Aid, the doors are locked. Okay, so I've got my calendar here, so you can sit down with Mary and I, and we can arrange for, if you wanted to take advantage of that offer, to book something between now and Christmas. So I'm just going to go around and ask each one of you if you're a 1, a 2, or a 3. So if you say that you're a 1, you're definitely interested in the product. If you're a 2, definitely interested in the product and want to know a little bit more information about the business side. If you're a 3, you get it. You have a big vision too. You want to be a part of this team, and you want to really work with Mary and I to earn an income with Arbonne. So I know you're obviously a 3 already, aren't you, Mary? Debbie, are you a 1, a 2, or 3?
I'll be a 3, definitely.
Awesome, awesome. Okay, Elizabeth, what are you?
I'm a number 1.
Number 1, okay. Elizabeth is hiding in the hallway with baby, rocking baby. Callie?
I'll be a 2.
A 2?
Probably a 2.
2?
I'm a 1.
Okay, awesome. So being a 3, Debbie, can you stick around after so we can just sit down and have a conversation about a little bit more business stuff, and we'll look at putting a couple things on the calendar.
So is she your 3 or my 3?
Yeah, she'll be your 3.
Don't worry,
Don't worry, Gary, I'm not going to do her. You're welcome to stay after too, you know.
Yeah, I think maybe.
Okay, awesome. And so Elizabeth, you're a 1. So would you be? Oh, he's totally smiling at me. He's so cute. You're laughing. He's like, oh. Would you be willing to help Mary out by being one of the people to book this presentation for her, just to get out and get to know a few more people between now and Christmas, and then you can have the opportunity to try more of the products too?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, awesome. So before you go, I'll grab you, and we'll look. I got my calendar here, and we'll pick a date.
And my calendar.
Yeah. Well, there's somebody over there with all the products, isn't it?
Just, cutthroat to it.
Okay. Well, I would rather we both benefit than me just benefiting. So even if there's people that we both know within our circles of friends, then I want you to be the person that they get the products through and everything, because that's what it's all about.
And I suppose that's something that's you're going to come across quite a lot.
Yeah, because here we're a small community, so I would much rather help out the consultants on my team, help them get going, and say, let's you can work with Mary for this, and we'll just get the order that way for sure.
Yeah. Well, you get a percentage anyway.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Exactly. And I mean that's how it works. It's way better to do it that way because then everybody wins.
Right.
You're all helping each other. So being a number 2, would you be willing to do one of these group events? Maybe not like this, but maybe even like the 30-day to fit or the facial, because that way you can really see how those presentations work and try more of the products and sort of that might be able to help you see where you want to take it all. Would you be willing to book that? Okay, awesome.
I'm going to do the facial one before she does.
Okay. Awesome. Okay. So Ginger, would you be willing to get a few people together just to try more of the products and maybe get a good deal on your...
I'll do anything to help out Mary.
Yeah. Awesome. Okay. So we're going to get all of your 5 bookings in the calendar today, and then that way too, if there's any product that you've tried today that you want, that you know for sure that you want to order, you'll be able to get that 35% discount. So we'll be over here, and we can. Is there anyone that really needs to go? Because we'll help you out first and get you sorted out. If not, then we'll just take you one at a time over at the table here on the side and get your event scheduled and get your order taken if you decide that you want to get some products straight away. Okay. Thank you so much.